The Fulwell railway station on the Shepperton branch is an electrified line where the trains are powered via a floor-mounted third rail system. The line was prone to flooding, creating a potential electrical hazard and causing major disruption to the rail network and commuters. Several attempts have been made to provide a solution to the flooding, but all had failed until SES were engaged to safely and efficiently install a new drainage system in January 2016. The solution included the construction of new pipe drainage through the tunnels, a wet well and pumping station, a rising main along the cutting, a lagoon, an outfall to discharge the water, an autonomous system requiring minimal maintenance. Following the setup of the site, including safety provisions, work commenced on construction of the wet well and valve chamber. An access ramp was created to the well footprint. The well was incrementally excavated to a depth of 5.5 meters below ground level and supported with piles. The next stage was to install an access platform, fencing and a davit system to the wet well. Then 9 cubic meters of concrete was pumped to create a 600 mm thick well base before the steel reinforcement, shuttering and the 350 mm thick concrete walls were poured to 2 meters above ground level. This included an inlet pipe from the well to the track drainage system. A steel reinforced concrete roof slab, concrete cheek walls and a stainless steel flow-through completed the well. 2 automatic submersible pumps were installed in the well along with the M&E equipment to automatically operate and control the system. A large concrete chamber was constructed next to the well to house the associated valve gear and connecting pipework. Both the well and the valve chamber were fitted with a secure access arrangement. The existing track and ballast was removed before excavating 1.7 meter deep trenches through both tunnels to allow a comprehensive pipe and manhole system to be installed to capture, control and manage the water to the well. Next, the vegetation was cleared from along the embankment and 125 steel H-piles were installed to support the pipework. The 5.5 meter long ductile iron pipes were then lifted from trackside onto the steel piles, a total distance of 650 meters from the well to the lagoon. The next hurdle was the stone railway bridge, which required a thrust boring machine to bore a 14 meters long 600 mm diameter hole to facilitate the installation of a bespoke steel liner. The pipes were fed through the steel liner and connected to the main pipeline. The abutment walls were then grouted and sealed. The pipeline was tested to 5 bar, verifying the integrity of the installation. We then fixed a fibre optic data cable contained in a steel conduit to the pipeline. The whole pipeline was then insulated against frost. The steel reinforced concrete weir was constructed, which is 11 meters long, 3 meters wide and over 3 meters deep, to contain and divert the water to the discharge point of the scheme. We then constructed a 2 million litre capacity lagoon to store the pumped floodwater. The lagoon is split into 2 containments with a road rail access point separating each. 3 450 mm diameter pipes with head walls and trash screens link the small lagoon to the large. Each lagoon has its own access stairway and is fully lined with a geomembrane topped with 100 mm of topsoil. A security fence surrounds the lagoons. A state-of-the-art motor control center was manufactured and installed to power and autonomously operate the main pumps. Communicating via the fibre optic cable to the Lagoon PLC control panel, levels and switching can be monitored and controlled at the wet well. Due to the remote location of the lagoon panel, a sustainable hybrid wind and solar system was installed to supply autonomous power, negating the need for a costly external supply. This is yet another bespoke solution by SES which has proven to be a great success, enabling the train line at the Fulwell railway station to remain open in adverse wet weather conditions. SES, market leaders in world-class engineering services.